Hello and welcome to From the Helm here in Perth, Western Australia. I'm Grady Wolf, market analyst with Bell Direct, and today I'm thrilled to be joined by David Flanagan, the Managing Director and CEO of Arrow Minerals. Thanks, Dave, for joining us just off the plane from Guinea.
Yes, good to be here. Jet lag all gone.
Yeah, great. Well, it's a huge announcement recently that you've just announced the acquisition of the Niagara bauxite project in Guinea. What attracted you to bauxite and this region particularly?
Yeah, well, firstly, it's about the rail and port. So the government of Guinea have insisted that all of the proponents in there fund a multi-user infrastructure set. So what we've gone in and looked for mineral deposits along that railway line. We've increased our interest in an iron ore project, and then we saw this bauxite project, and it looks like a license to create an amazing company.
Absolutely. Now, talking about that, you've got the column out today, Barry Fitzgerald, in the paper, and we're talking in that it says the project has a foreign resource of 290 million tonnes at 46% bauxite. That's pretty significant. Can you tell us about this resource?
Yeah. So there is this foreign resource estimate that's out there in the public domain. I can't kind of directly quote it, but something like that is exceptionally valuable. Right, that would equate to something like 8 million ounces of gold at well in excess of a gram.
Wow.
Now, if you can mine something like that at a low strip ratio, and importantly, with the infrastructure that's multi-user, it really is an opportunity to build a fantastic business. And it perfectly complements what we're doing in iron ore, using the same rail, using the same port infrastructure, the same management, the same office, the same managing director.
And what about, for our investors who may not know the end use and the demand increase for bauxite, what is the end use looking like and how's the demand outlook for this commodity?
So the outlook for bauxite and aluminium is awesome. Something that's happened in the last 5 years is that the bauxite price has taken off. And it's also created a catalyst for value opportunity in here because it's a future-facing metal, like all of the power lines, aluminium. Teslas, aluminium.
Aeroplanes,
aluminium. Solar panels, aluminium. And the world needs more and more of it. And bauxite is Guinea is the number one producer in the world. It's got the biggest resources, the best deposits. And we're in that part of the world. We've got this tenement next to the infrastructure, so we're off and running.
So you're in the right place at the right time.
Right place, right commodity, right time.
Exactly what to do. Yep. Now, what's the next step in regards to finalising this purchase?
So we've signed this deal. We have now an option agreement. We get a chance to do due diligence, satisfy ourselves on things, but fundamentally, we'll drill holes, we'll confirm those resources, and then we'll acquire the project.
Now, prior to this purchase, your key focus has been on your key iron ore asset and project. How do these two work together complementary in your portfolio?
Well, let's imagine you were going to commission a 5 million tonne per annum iron ore project. Okay, imagine what happens to your buying power if you're executing a 10 million tonne per annum project, which is 5 in bauxite and 5 in iron ore. So suddenly you've doubled your buying power on mining services. You've doubled your buying power on rail services and port services. You spread all your unit costs across all of that. You fuel all of that, all the benefits of all of that. And what's more, one might fund another.
Yeah.
And you get that diversity of access to commodity prices in the market. And it turns out that some of the world's best and most successful mining companies have done it. So maybe if we do what they've done, we'll emulate their success.
Asset diversification is definitely key for a lot of our investors out there, and they're looking for a non-one asset company to look at and invest in. So Arrow definitely fits that play there. Now, what's the current state of play at the Samandal North, obviously iron ore asset that you have, and where's that going and what are you currently working on?
Yeah, so we closed a funding for that project in March. We've gone in and we've drilled about 10,000 metres. We've reported results from about half of that, and the other half are pending at the moment. And look, I'm very excited about the results from that drilling there. I think on the results we've already reported, I feel confident that there's going to be a mine there. The results are fantastic. Yeah,
we're hearing of talk that the Samandal North is looking to be a Pilbara killer. What is happening in the region and why are people deeming it this beast?
So the guys to the south at Winning and Rio have got 4.6 billion tonnes at 65. Mm-hmm. Now, in today's currency and prices, that's about $1 trillion worth of iron ore.
Yeah.
So it's a massively endowed system. But the execution rate for that project and then the ramp up rate for that project, I don't think will kill the Pilbara at all. No, that's not.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
That is not going to happen.
But it's a beast.
It is a beast. It's going to take some market share. It's going to deliver this infrastructure that we're all going to get the benefit from, and a benefit for the people of Guinea, which is one of the poorest in Africa. But no, we shouldn't think of it as a Pilbara killer.
And what's the next 12 months look like for Arrow?
So for us, I think we're going to get on the ground and get busy on the bauxite project. There's going to be strong news flow on Simandou North, and we're going to be able to communicate to the market properly the stages of development towards taking that to be a mine.
Dave Flanagan, thank you for your time today. We hope you enjoyed that episode of From the Helm. If you did, why not stay up to date by following our YouTube channel?